Hey guys, Alicia here. I want to talk a little bit about planners and calendars because they are an excellent source of making good money on Etsy. It's all just a matter of coming up with your own method of creating your planners and your calendars. Now, I will tell you the reason that this is an excellent niche to go into is because there is planners for almost everything. We have our regular daily and weekly planners. We have our annual planners and calendars. We have wedding planners. We have, college planners. We have life goals planners. There's so many things that you can do. So if you have your niche is doing planners, I highly recommend that you get into that because you can sell these for a lot. Printables, you can usually sell for anywhere from $9 to maybe $12 to $15 depending upon what type of planner it is, if it's just printables. But if you're wanting to actually offer the service of having it binded for them, something like such as this, you can charge a lot more, $17.61. Now, I have already checked the prices at my local office supply store, and it was at Staples, and I do believe that getting something binded like this, it does not cost much at all. It's about $5 to $6 to get it binded, and they will do that for you. And then you can take that product and then you can ship it. Now, I know that my store is all about instant downloads and so that you don't have to ship anything, but that's just something if you wanted to offer that service, it does not cost much to get it binded. You can come up with your own planner covers and make your designs using the skills that I have taught you in previous videos. The thing about the calendars and the printers is mainly lines and boxes. Now, I can tell you right here and now, I create everything on jpeg.com. And you can do the same thing on PicMonkey as well. You can do almost everything on there. Now a lot of people that are really big into doing this would probably disagree with me. Now, you can use Word, you can use Illustrator, not Illustrator, Publisher. You can use all sorts of things, but if you know what my channel is about and you've been following me, my channel is all about teaching how to use your design skills without having to spend any money or very little money at all. So you can go to Google Docs, which is free, and it is so much like Word. So for example, if you just needed to insert like some boxes of some sort, you could click here. And this is just, I'm not going to design an entire planner on here. It would be a 5-hour long video. I'm just showing you places that you can actually start. So you can click here on table, and then you can highlight how many of these that you actually need, in there. And it tells you like a 9x9. So if you clicked that, then these are going to be your boxes. And then there's also a way that you can make these bigger as well. If you're familiar with Word, you can drag this over and make these bigger. So this is a way to get boxes, if you really wanted to get just boxes. So do you see where I'm going here with this? So I know I'm going through this quickly. So you can make these whatever size you want. You can even do one and then you can just kind of duplicate it until you get your boxes, and then I would highly recommend saving the document and then uploading it to like iPicky or PicMonkey, and then you can add all of your designs to it and write in your own like days of the month. Here, like you could put a 1 right here in the corner. So you would want to make all those these size. So Google Docs is a place you can go to do that. Another place that you can go to start making your planners and your calendars, you can go to Canva. Now, I already have done some research on this, but is where you're going to go is you're going to click on Find Templates. And up here at the top, you're just going to type Planner. And then down here, it's going to give you all of these different templates that you can use, and you can change anything on here for them. So if you don't want to make your own your own boxes, you can find one of these that already has the boxes on them. And like this right here, this already has lines on it. This one is like a workout schedule, and like if you wanted to, I mean, you can even do a planner for chores. So there's just so many things, and the fact that it is becoming the end of the year, January is a great month to really, December and January and February are great months to start selling planners. Now, I personally don't like to sell planners with a date that says 2019 on it. I like to leave that blank and just put date. That way it can be, purchased year round and year after year. And you can design as many of these as you would like. So I'm going to go back up here to, let me pull up this one because this one already has the boxes on it. Now, I'll be honest, I don't like this design. So I'm going to pull this up and see what I can do with this. So when you have this, it's pretty cool because if you just click, usually right here, and click delete, it will take out that design that you don't like. And then you can even change the color. So if you just want it to be like a light gray, you can just do like a light gray, or if you wanted it to be like a darker pink, you can do something like that. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take out all of the wording. And we can delete this box altogether, okay? And I'm actually going to take out this as well because I want to add my own. So you can either just take the wording out, or you can just click until you do that and hit delete, and you can delete the entire box. And it's not wanting me to delete the entire box. Okay. So we're just going to go through here and we're going to delete this entire box, and this is just going to be one page of our planner. So we've already made this our own because we have changed the color to something we like. I took off that design I did not like. And that's what's awesome about Canva, is that you can change anything on these designs. Okay, so now that we have this ready to go, we have our boxes here, and so now all we have to do is I'm going to go ahead and download this, and I'm going to save it as a JPEG image. Okay, and then I'm going to download this. Okay. And then I'm going to pull this up here, and I'm going to save it to my desktop. Okay. So we have now saved it to our desktop. So I'm going to jump over here to iPicky.com, And then is what we are going to do, and let's see here. Let me go out of this and go back into it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to go to add an image, and we're going to add that image that we just saved. And I know this is quick here on how we're doing this, or how I'm showing you here, but I'm just showing you where to go. So here it is right here, and I'm going to upload this image. Okay, so now it's already in our photo file. So now is what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click over here to the designer, and this is where we get to pick our size on what kind of, what size do we want our planner to be. I am wanting this to be like a 6x9 planner, something that you can kind of hold in your hand. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump over here to convert inches to pixels. And I love this site because it really tells you, if you change this to 300 DPI and then you put 300 here, so if I put 5 here, it is telling me that we need 1500 pixels. So I'll go over here into iPicky, and I'm going to click new, and I'm going to put 1500, and then if I put 9, that's 2700, so we're going to put 2700, and then we're going to click create. So I know this looks a little bit awkward, but it is a 5x9, and planners are just kind of a little bit kind of an odd shape. So now is what I'm going to do is the picture that we just made on Canva, we are going to fit that in here. Okay, so now this is where you are ready to upload your own text and your own, whatever it is that you want to do. So if you want, to put, whatever it is, you can start numbering the days. So this could be like, page 1, and then you could do page 2. So for example, you could upload some of your own art. And give me just a second, let me pick something. You can add watercolors, you can add, art, you can add whatever you would like to this. So, let's say that you were wanting to go with some sort of a theme here. I think I'm going to use this and just kind of pull this over here and then just kind of show you what we can do with it. Even though I'm not really crazy about the colors, I'm just showing you where you can go and what you can do. So you could like do something like this to decorate it on your own. And then you could go here and you could start adding your own text. So let's say that this was we'll put November, and you can put that up here, and then you can change your font to whatever you would like it to be. Someone was asking about a font I had used on my nursery wall art, and I really like this font right here. So we could put like November. I mean, this is really, I'm slopping, this is very sloppy. I'm just showing you like what you can do. So, you know, we basically went from taking this from Canva, we took everything out of it just so we could get the boxes. We changed the color to this fuchsia pink, which you can change it to whatever color you would like. And then, for example, so we've got November. So now you can start adding numbers, 1, and you could put that like right here. And then you could do the same thing. You could repeat and drag that over here so it's the same size, and then you could just change the number to 2. And that's what I'm basically going for here. So we're creating something. This is like one of the pages of the planner and the calendar. And then once you're done with all this, because you're going to need a page 2, because this only gives you enough, you know, 1, 2, 3, 12. So you're going to have to put the other numbers on the other page, which is going to be, you could have that all in one number. And then I would suggest that the next page be nothing but like lines, where you put like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then put a bunch of lines underneath so that they have a place to write. So, you know, let me just backtrack here on everything I did. You can either use Google Docs, which if you're really good at just creating your own like that, you can make your own boxes and your own lines in Google Docs. Or you can go to Canva, and let me backtrack here, and let's go ahead and go back to the planners, and you can choose from any of these planner templates right here, and then you can change the wording, and you can change whatever you like about it, you know, whatever you don't like about it or whatever you do like about it, you can change any of that. And you know, like I kind of like this. I don't like that it says weekly, but I kind of like this, so I could even change the color of all of this. So if I click on this, okay, so right here, I don't like that color. And so let's say that I wanted to change it to like a light pink, then it automatically changes the color. And I don't want this to say weekly menu. I want it to say, you know, week. And then I would put a colon here so that they could write in their week. And then it already says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So they have boxes here where they can write their own in there. So you can also take this out. Okay, you can take out all of the wording, and then you can save all of this, and then you can just go back and upload it to either PicMonkey or iPicky.com, and then you can create your own. So I hope this was helpful on getting started on making pages of a planner and a calendar. I plan on doing so. I have a certain idea that I'm not ready to share with everyone yet that I'm wanting to do. And I think this is the perfect place to get started. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading about how to make money online. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.